can you give me examples? We've spoken about technical debt in broad terminology. Now, I'm a meat and two veg guy. Give me an example in mature apps, let's say, of things that are emblematic of technical debt.
Yeah, so when we work on the application, in some cases, in some context, business or the developers or engineers do not uh, do not take it very seriously about the SDK updates and libraries update. So obviously, whenever we are doing any features or whenever we are doing anything on the application, we do need to ensure whether our SDK and all the libraries are updated, because there are lots of things that are evolving day by day in the technology, and all those SDK that is in the market, whether we are using the application, right? And all the SDKs companies are trying to evolve their security, trying to evolve their connection and architecture and all those things, and also the add-on features they're trying to push into that context. So we need to be very careful about the SDK update and library updates, because every updates you'll save from multiple issues. So we need to do regular updates, and we need to update libraries as well. We need to check every things in the application, whether you are completely safe in terms of security, in terms of compliance. So these updates are very important in all the terms, I can say.
We've spoken at length, I think, Kishan, about technical debt and how it accumulates, and all very interesting stuff. I suppose the question for me, again, I may be approaching this as somewhat of a layman, but how do
Yeah.
we get rid of technical debt that's accumulated? What are our tools to combat the accumulation of this technical debt which you're talking about?
Yeah, so I will say, if we know that there are technical depths in the application, right, and we are making some features into the application, before going live, we do need to ensure, and through automated testing, probably the most effective tool we have for managing technical depths, like we can say, without test, you know that every change feels risky. So if you'll not schedule any sequence testing, you will see lots of issues in the production, because we already know that, yeah, there are lots of issues in the application, and that may disturb other areas as well. So every time, if we know that, yeah, there are technical depths, there are technical issues in background in the application, we do need to schedule the automatic testing, so that we are covered, and we can see that, yeah, this will work. So this is a safeguard thing, right? And we normally use a number of sequences in automated testing to ensure, yeah, everything is working or not working.
So you're talking at length here about technical debt, Kishan, and you're explaining the ramifications of it and the solutions to it. I'd like to take you back one step, if you will, because obviously, if you're talking to a fellow engineer, they'll understand the ramifications, the causes, and the solutions of and to technical debt. How about if you're talking to a non-technical stakeholder? How do you explain the risks of technical debt to them?
Yeah, so obviously, whenever we talk to business person, right, and normally business person doesn't want to hear about the technical sequences and technical use cases or technical issues. They will just try to understand uh, what are the issues, I can say, and actually what are the solution, not the issue. So they will say, yeah, what is the solution? So normally executive cares about the business outcomes, not about what you're doing in the background, and how you're managing all the things. So uh, I can say a technical debt impacts lots of business sequences. Like I normally try to give points, like if you will not do that, these things, and you will not take a decision on the technical depths or any issues that is recurring in the technical terms, we may face or we may slow down our releases, because will take time to develop any features in the application. And obviously, that will be very risky and will be not in very much confidence whether that all feature is going right or wrong. So that's causes lots of issues. So normally I say to businesses, this is very important, and if you will not take care, this will leads to your business revenue, this will impact to releases, and this will impact also uh, the critical features that you want to plan in the future. So better to 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 remove all those issues that we are facing in the code base. So I try to just give him the context why this is important and how this will impact to the business and revenue and the future sequences that they are planning. So normally I try to focus on that point so that they can understand what I'm trying to say and how we can manage it before it goes completely wrong and out of the boundary.